Ladies and gentlemen, everybody here at the Rockoutloud podcast, we have an incredibly special guest, probably the most important guest tonight, and we've had about 4 guests tonight. And the reason why she's important is because I remember seeing her for the first time, and my son was giving her a guitar lesson, and she was just playing. I'm like, why aren't you playing a show? She's like, I don't even know if this is playing a show. She's like, I'm going to think about it. I'm just going to think about it. And now she's in a band. She's performed at the Stone Pony. She's performed at the Bitter End. Yeah. She's a complete rock star because of me, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carissa Alberti. There you go. So I'm not going to do the entire interview. We have this beautiful Maria DeLuca who's going to be coming up here and giving the real interview. I just wanted to give you a couple of fun facts that when you get out of your comfort zone, crazy things happen. And Carissa, you now are a guitar player and a bass player, and you play amazing. Could you tell the audience, you know, what you do, how you play, and the band that you're in?
Well, what inspired me is I love to hear the sound of a guitar.
I didn't inspire you? I thought I inspired you to play.
Well, you definitely inspired me to make me perform. I was definitely not going to do
Maybe
that.
I forced you then and not inspired. So, okay, you did it.
Well,
okay.
You definitely got me into it, and I literally loved it. The second I got off the stage, I wanted to play more songs.
Do you remember what I said to you after you walked off? Your mom laughed because she heard me in
I
the
remember
audience.
you looked at me and you said, "Did you like that?" And I was like, "I loved it."
And then I said, "One and done."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Yeah."
and then I played 3 songs after that.
You did. You were awesome. So I'm gonna give this to Maria, but I just wanted to show Maria, you know, how loose you gotta make them comfortable and stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Maria DeLuca, bass player for Elvira, rock and roll coach at Rockoutloud.
Hello. Okay. Hi. All right, Chris, are you ready? All right. How old are you right now?
I'm 16.
Why are you saying right now? Could you remove
Okay.
that? How old are you right now? Like 15 minutes ago, she was a different age.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
How old are you when you started playing music?
I just had turned 15.
All right. So, do you have any your favorite guitars or basses?
My favorite type of guitar is a Les Paul. Definitely.
Les Paul. Do you have a Les Paul?
Yeah, I do. Just
right.
got one for my birthday.
Oh, very nice. Who got it for you?
My boyfriend did.
Does your boyfriend play the guitar?
He plays a little bit.
He bought you a Les Paul?
That's crazy. Is it a Gibson?
It's Epiphone.
Okay.
Okay, maybe when they're married it'll be a Gibson.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a Gibson when you're married.
Maybe when you're 18.
When you're 18, maybe. All right. Yeah, so do you teach your boyfriend guitar?
No, he has someone who teaches him on his own.
He doesn't go here?
What?
Sorry.
Wow. Is his coach better than Sal?
He probably is a teacher.
His teacher?
His teacher?
Yeah, your boyfriend's teacher. Is he better than Sal?
I think he's famous or something.
Oh, okay.
You mean Sal's not famous?
Sal's awesome though.
Okay.
How long have you been taking lessons with Sal?
It's actually almost a year now.
Oh, wow. All right. That's awesome. And you're in a band here?
Yeah.
Wait,
What's
in
the name
1
of the
year, you've joined a band, played all those shows in 1 year?
I think, yeah.
Holy smokes, that's amazing. That
Yeah.
really is.
So you're in a band. What's the band called?
Meddle Heart.
And you're the what?
I'm the bassist.
You're the bass player? All right,
Yeah.
cool. So I heard it somewhere through the grapevine that you guys are going to be doing more shows and more songs. So how do you feel about that?
I'm actually really excited for that.
Yeah?
I think it's a good step into really looking into getting the way of traveling around and getting other places and getting to more music.
Yeah, and you guys have to promote yourselves and let all your friends go. Your boyfriend can go. Maybe,
yeah, I'm excited about
Did
that.
you teach Maria how to promote herself in her band?
All right, Mr. Mike. Okay.
DeLuca, I love you. I'm sorry.
I know you do. All right, how has music changed your life?
It put a big different perspective on me. It made me think very more it's just the sound of playing a bass or a guitar is so different, and just the sounds are just awesome, and I love to play around with it, and it makes me very artistic in a way.
Yeah. How was your life different, because you just started almost a year ago?
How it changed.
Yeah, how was your life before?
I think I was more of a shy person, so getting up on stage really was able to bring me out there and made me like the stage and the audience in a way. So instead of being shy, it's changed me a little bit, being more out there.
And I've seen you perform. Your stage presence is really, really
Awesome.
good. Yeah, very good. From when I first saw you till now, you move a lot now. You're you seem more confident. And, your bass lines, I've seen those. Those are really good. All right. Do you have like a person that like inspires you, like a favorite bass player or musician or band?
For a band, I would probably say Mammoth, which is Wolfgang Van Halen.
What? That's unbelievable that you even know that.
Really good.
His guitar playing is honestly so inspiring to me.
He plays everything.
It's amazing.
Holy smokes! You're the first person I've ever said that.
Yeah, I've never met someone that's their favorite.
It's really my favorite band.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should, have you ever thought of doing what he does and like play every instrument? Did you see his music video? He had a music video where it's like he played every single instrument and he made like a skit of it.
I love that.
That'd
I
be
think
cool.
it's so cool. I think that's awesome that he does that.
Well, do you ever think, so not only do you perform, but do you ever think of like production, like recording in a studio and learning that?
I mean, if I could do that and know I got that far, that's like literally a dream.
Yeah.
If I could do that.
You could produce your own music,
really cool.
release it.
Yeah. I would love to do that. That'd be awesome.
That's awesome. Wow. All right. Do you have any advice you would give to any Rockoutloud students that are just starting out or just students in general?
My advice would be put yourself out there and do what you love best. And if you really love it, you're going to keep doing it. And even if you mess up on the stage, just keep going. Just act like it didn't happen because the show obviously must go on.
Yeah.
And put a smile on your face because when you get off, you're going to be so happy with yourself in the end. I know I always am, so.
Yeah, I know. There's some times where, like, even, like, I'll perform and I'm like, I messed up. But if I show that I messed up, then everyone's going to know that you messed up, you know? Mm-hmm. But, like, no one will notice unless it's, like, you keep going.
Do you know what Wolfgang, by the way, Wolfgang's father, Eddie Van
Yes.
Halen?
Eddie Van Halen.
Do you know what he said? Because Wolfgang asked his father, what do you do if you make a mistake? Do you know what Eddie said?
No, I
He
don't.
said, do it twice, because then people won't think it's a mistake.
Oh, okay.
Can you believe that? That's such a great idea. Maria, you don't ever make mistakes, by the way, when you play.
Oh.
So
Well,
don't take that advice, Maria.
He doesn't know that I make mistakes because
No.
I'm good at hiding it.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So what's it like? Like, are you like Thursdays? You come in for band? Like, are you just like excited? Like, what's going through your mind?
I'm usually most looking forward to that at the end of my day because, it's like a good time at night. You get to chill, like, your band, and I like to, like, discover new things. Every single time I come here, I do learn something new, always some new advice or something different that makes me want to work harder on it, and I could try and get better at it.
Yeah. So you're in high school, right?
Yeah.
So do you take any, like, music classes at school?
Nothing that has to do with instruments. I just take a popular music class, so I'm learning all about, like, right now I'm learning about a lot of country music, going into, like, like the rock industry and all that stuff. And it's really interesting to, like, know, like, where it all came from.
Would you ever try, like, playing a song country, or no, just
Me?
rock?
No, I'm all rock. I'm all rock with that
Now,
stuff.
do you know the bass player of Maneskin?
Yes.
Do you like her? Do you look up to her?
She definitely inspires me for a bass. Her, like, bass lines are amazing.
Very dirty
and
bass lines.
Her performance is, like, awesome. Like, she has so much energy.
Yeah, she does. Not her clothes, but
Yeah,
What do
definitely.
you think of Maria's bass playing? Have you ever seen her live?
I've definitely seen videos. I love Maria playing.
Me
I
too.
love her hair whips.
Yes,
I love them.
the hair whips.
I don't know that I do that. I actually no, I don't even remember when I'm on stage. It's when I like blank out. Do you ever get like that?
Well, yeah, you're in your zone, so it's
Yeah.
like you're in your own world, like you're in your own peaceful world of like what you're doing, and you leave it like that. I don't look at the audience because I know it makes me nervous. I just keep my face on my guitar.
Well, pretty soon you'll be able to look at the audience.
Yeah.
And you'll see like all your friends, especially with the new shows coming up, and all your friends are gonna be there, and like your boyfriend. You'll be like, oh my goodness, like these are my friends. Like you can't just ignore them, like they're there to see you. You gotta like go up to them. You'd be like, hey, you can like get the bass. Yeah, that's really exciting.
That's funny.
All right, awesome. Okay, I'll ask you a few more questions, and then we'll be done. Okay? Let me think of some questions. Is there any other instruments other than bass and guitar that you want to learn?
I actually recently been thinking about like I want to try and start playing piano. So I think that'd be really cool to start playing that.
Like just like songs or like reading?
Like trying to learn how to play songs. That I like literally want to try and actually play. I don't know. I've tried in the past, but
Do you have a piano at home?
me, no, I used to, but
okay.
I'm trying to figure out if I can get one, just to play around with other instruments other than like a guitar.
All right. So, actually, your dad's a DJ, right?
Yes.
So, do you guys ever like DJ together?
When I was younger, he used to try and teach me like like beats, like all like the upbeat, downbeat, like all that type of stuff, like counts and all that.
Is that something you would want to do in the future, or just like?
I'm more of the guitar girl. I used to think I was gonna be able to DJ, but that's his thing.
So other than your dad, does anyone else in your family play music?
A lot of people in my family do play music.
What do they play?
My cousin, my older cousin Michael, he plays bass, and
Okay.
my Uncle Vinny, which is his dad, was in a band when he was younger as well, and he played guitar and bass too, if I'm not wrong.
Have they seen you play live?
Yes, they did.
Well, what do they think?
My uncle picked out some things that I did wrong, and he's like, I caught you, but he's like, you did really good. And I was like, damn.
What? Well, does he ever like teach you anything at home?
My cousin tried to teach me how to slap bass. I'm still trying to do that.
Yeah, and the notes, the notes on the bass too and everything?
Me, getting there.
Getting there? Yeah? Is it
Kind
easy or hard?
I read more like tab paper.
More tab paper?
That's how I taught myself when I first got a guitar.
Do you know how to read sheet music?
Me, I've never learned that.
Oh, that's something we gotta
Yeah.
learn. All right. Yeah, I can show you that. All right. Thank you for coming in, Carissa. You did awesome.
Thank you.
Well, let's just swap.
Okay, we're swapping.
Yeah, swap out one more time. I got a couple of great questions. Take the clipboard. I don't need a clipboard here.
Oh, yeah, you're a professional.
I'm a professional, yes. So, back to Carissa. That was a great interview. Everybody for Maria DeLuca from the band Elvira and the Rock Out Loud coach. So, I guess I wanted to ask you a couple of questions that she didn't touch upon. You hang out and listen to music that I didn't even realize you listened to Mammoth. By the way, Mammoth was one of the names of Van Halen's band, his dad's band. It was
really?
Mammoth. Yeah. But your friends, do you have friends that play?
I don't have any friends that play instruments.
Really? How do you stay a musician in practice when you don't even have friends that do?
Everyone does something different or just, doesn't really do much at all. So I'm like the only one that has that interest. I used to have a friend that did try and play guitar, and we had that same music interest, like Metallica,
Right.
and like just like all like the older bands like that. So we had like a good common thing like that.
But now in school, because rock and roll is sort of like taking the backseat. Everything's
Yeah.
into other like hip hop and rap crap. So it's like you're into rock and roll music. So the question I'll ask you is, you've been here now for a year and you've excelled. I mean exponentially. Would you ever consider maybe in a couple of years being a coach at Rock Out Loud?
Me, if I know enough, maybe.
Oh, so you'd
That'd
rather
be
work in
awesome.
Starbucks than work at Rock Out Loud? Is that what you're
Definitely
saying?
not.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not.
So no, that might be one of your goals. Is one of your goals to do this professionally?
I never really specifically thought about that, but if I were able to get there in the future, like being in a recording studio, getting my music really out there, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because you see, the reason why I say that is when you have a family that's in the music field, like your dad's a musician or is in the disco DJing, rather, that's almost one of those things where he's probably going to support you to do your music journey if that's what you want to do. A lot of parents are like, you got to be a doctor, you got to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
But you seem to have like a really good, foundation behind you that supports you. You have family that plays music, and you have cousins that play, uncles that play, tell you that make mistakes on stage, but we'll talk about that some other time. But that's great. So you have the support. So if there's an opportunity to do this professionally, is that something you'd consider?
I would love to,
That's
if I really
awesome.
could.
And your boyfriend wants to do it too?
I'm not sure. He really doesn't put himself out there really trying so hard. But I
You hear
think
that,
if-
boyfriend? What's his boyfriend's name?
Chris.
You hear that, Chris?
I think if he really could, I believe in that he really can. I mean, his
Gotcha.
dad's amazing at playing guitar as well, and I definitely think it's in him that he can. So
Gotcha.
if he could, I definitely believe that he would be able to do it.
Gotcha. And what do you think of the way Sal coaches? I know he's not here. You can say anything bad you want. I can leave it out.
Sal is a very, very good coach. He always has like his pro tips to give me, and honestly, they're really helpful. Like he'll give me like little secrets on like.
Give me an
little
example,
givens.
because I taught Sal. I wonder if they're the same secrets, because then they're
God.
not a secret anymore.
Oh my gosh. There's like so many. I can't even really think of any. But recently I've been with him. We've been trying to learn November Rain, the solo.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's a tough one.
It's hard. It's
Yeah,
really
there's a
hard
lot
to
of
do.
bends in there too.
Yeah. So with that, he's trying to show me more of like secrets on like how to bend and not hit the other string. Like
tips of the fingers.
yeah, doing that and just like bending it correctly, hitting the right note, and just like little tips on how to hit it right.
Gotcha. Does having an iMac with GarageBand and importing all that stuff, has that helped you in your learning process?
I've actually never really like used that before.
Doesn't Sal use it when he teaches?
Well, yeah.
That's important. So that's a helpful tool to get you
Definitely.
to develop quicker.
Yeah.
But that was great. I got to say, though, I wanted to take this time to tell you how proud I am of you, because you went from that really scared bass player to now being on stage, to now performing in a band, and now you're almost like a veteran. And I can't wait to see what you have in terms of your future. You might have a job here. That'd be awesome.
Very excited.
And you inspired me, because you're the type of person that said, I was very shy, but now I'm on stage and I love it. That's
Yeah.
what we want to do here, and you're the perfect example of that. So give you a little grace. So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carissa Alberti.
Thank you.
Thank you.